Workforce training, it's a huge topic here. And Craig, you brought a really interesting perspective to that topic at the Fiber Connect. Why don't we start on that, and then we'll have a conversation about Broadband Forum.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I was lucky enough to be on a panel this morning talking about workforce and the training and the need to encourage new people to join the industry. And I think what's key here is that we have got a race to deploy fiber quickly in North America. There's great government incentives to do that, but it doesn't stop there. Broadband is not just a utility, it's also a service, and that service will continue to evolve away from just speed to what's going across the broadband. And therefore, it's a career move to join our industry. You may start in deploying, but the opportunities to grow your career and your career path is just absolutely massive. And that's where, I'm grey. There's a lot of us in the industry who've been in telecoms for 30 years. We need to get that new enthusiasm and new personnel to join us.
Well, and that ties very closely to many of the things you were talking about yesterday, that you were able to take a gateway and add services to it. So why don't you talk to some of the things we heard yesterday?
Yeah, we were lucky to have some really expert panelists yesterday on our session. We had people from CommScope, from Osmo, from Calix, and my brain is going dead on what the other ones were. But it was great. And we had the conversation all the way from what's inside the home and how do we ensure the managed connectivity, not just to the home, but inside the home as a managed service. And then what are the services that are going on top of those? So the applications. And we're moving to an environment that can either be containerized inside the home on the home gateway, or in the cloud, or more likely a hybrid of both. Mm-hmm. So that's very, very key, because at the end of the day, there's the broadband connection, but there's opportunities to increase and monetize that investments to new applications that can be containers that can be updated on the fly. Each individual application can be updated, and that's a new monetization of the network. Then we took into the aspects of, the service provider's in a unique position to see exactly what the subscriber's doing through telemetrics, from their user habits, etc. Exactly what is the things that are driving their broadband experience, and to be able to upsell. So that intelligence is built into the network as well. And then finally, Osmo was talking about, that's great, but the customer experience, ensuring the network is up, teaching the customer to be self-sufficient as well as to be able to be there to solve any problems is key. Worst case scenario, you connect a home with fiber and 12 months they go somewhere else. That's why customer experience and quality of experience is absolutely key.
Yeah, we heard from Megan that the cost of churn is significant, and just reducing that a little bit makes a big difference.
Yeah, depends which market you're in, but a rule of thumb is it costs 3 times more to find a new customer than retain your existing customer. And therefore, the customer experience is key, but also the customer experience per the applications that's really important to them. If you're a gamer, you don't care if you've got an 8 gigabit service. You do care if your latency is really poor. So you want a latency appropriate gaming session. If you're working from home, your employer wants to make sure that connection is absolutely secure. These are the applications that go on the top that people will be willing to pay more for.
Yeah, I think you mentioned something, or someone mentioned something like $20 a month extra some gamers are willing to pay for low latency, good experience.
Yeah, that was F-Secure, who come in from the security point of view, but have a very clear view on how containerization can make the network more dynamic. And they used that example where they said, okay, it's a secure connection, but if you're a gamer, you want to make sure when you hit that, and I'm not a gamer, but when you hit that fire button, it happens in the cloud as well as in your home. And there are examples that, some gamers, hardcore gamers maybe, are willing to pay $20, $25 more a month for a gaming appropriate service.
Well, that's excellent. And I suppose those jobs not only are with the company, but the jobs that it enables, because now suddenly you can do things from your home that would have required going to an office.
First of all, we need to drink our own Kool-Aid. Broadband enables that whole home service. So as an industry, we need to be promoting it ourselves to our own employees as well as outside. But what's happening is that broadband is now going to become a lifestyle service. The connection is sorted. As soon as we have fiber in the next 5 years here in North America, there's going to be, the vast majority is going to have fiber, whether you're rural, cities, whatever. But on top of that, there's going to be the new applications, education, telemedicine, gaming, entertainment, VR, XR. And that therefore now becomes a lifestyle service more than just a broadband connection.
Excellent. Well, the Lifestyle Broadband Forum. And one last thing, you'd mentioned in your talk in the general panel here, you want to get out to these 1,200 members or however many people are deploying fiber companies.
Yeah, we're lucky that our membership have massive R&D expertise, technical expertise. And they represent some of the largest service providers, some of the largest vendors and software providers in the world. But the market's much bigger than that. And we need to make sure through BASE that we continue to educate the largest to the smallest operators of these are the standards, these are the architectures, the use cases, the best practices that they can pin their future network investments on. And that's what BASE is about, educating the entire global market.
And that's, you're about to start another session here, so I shall let you go to that. And Craig, always great catching up with you.
Ken, pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks.